Hyderabad, you sit down. He is not taking away it.
Sir,
Please.
as a result,
Don't worry.
I feel
Hyderabad will be there.
Andhra Pradesh deserves the support of the centre. Money should be given to them for building a new capital, and and also for other infrastructure requirements of the state.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
sure
sir.
the Prime Minister of
Okay,
India
okay.
will not let them down.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
sir.
you very much. Now, Sri Y.S. Chowdary. Mr. Chowdary ji,
Yes,
since you are minister, I am not in advance saying how many minutes you should take, but be brief. Be
Sir,
brief.
I thank you very much, sir. I raised to intervene on this subject, which is very close to my heart, and I'm emotionally disturbed the way things have happened on that day, as well as the way things are being handled for the past 2 years. And definitely, I, as a member of Parliament of this House, not able to answer straight to the 5 crores of Telugu people. As regards to the passing of AP reorganization bill, I have no hesitation to say that both the national parties are equally responsible, and unfortunately both the national parties were not transparent enough, and they never took the all the stakeholders into confidence. If at all, if they want to bifurcate, and particularly our Telugu Desam party never against the bifurcation of the state. But we always requested that that should be done in a equilibrium basis. It should be helpful to both the states. The manner in which the Congress party have handled, which is really frightened. Absolutely, the way the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act bill was passed, there is no doubt that there was no respect on the member of this House. It was only managed by numbers, because that is evident that the Andhra Pradesh Assembly have passed in against the bifurcation. In spite of that, Article 3 was invoked, whereas Article 3 was originally incorporated in the Constitution to bring princely states into the Republic of India. But whereas in the state of Uttar Pradesh, in spite of their assembly passed the resolution for division of states, more than 2 I think, they never, either of the parties, never bothered to respect that, because that bill was passed undoubtedly in anticipation of political benefits. Maybe Congress party have expected some instant benefit, which that has not happened, and the entire, not only our state, entire country have given a fitting reply to them. Sir, all of you are fully aware that on behalf of our party, we have tried our best to sensitize every member of this House and the other House. The amount of injustice is likely to happen by passing this kind of half-baked bill. And finally, we have fought the war but lost the battle on the sacred temple of democracy. Sir, you are 70% of the members, and fortunately chairman and deputy chairman also were there, and today they can be witnessed that myself and my colleague Mr. Ramesh have fought vigorously for many days, but we could not make any impact.
You are fighting from the well.
No, sir. No, sir. Now, I'm sorry, sir. Let me complete my, whatever I want to say, sir, my request. At least those days you used to ask me to sit. I had no option. Today I can request. But finally we have realized that if a really a sleeping person, if we have to wake him up, it's possible. But if somebody are only pretending to sleep, we cannot do. That is what our realization, sir. I am fully aware as a minister, it is the collective responsibility of every decision of this government. But I raised to sensitize my government to make sure that the commitments stated in the Act, assurances given on the floor of this House, to be implemented as early as possible, so that my government can definitely take up all the pending issues immediately and start acting. Sir, all the majority of the problems today, what we have been facing, really that is, my government is facing today, because of the half-baked, unscientific, undemocratically passed bill, which without following the basic democratic process. So our entire nation frightened on that day, the way the bill was passed in Lok Sabha, by closing the doors, by switching off the TVs. As a matter of fact, they do not have the right attendance also.
Don't refer to Lok Sabha, no.
Anyway,
No,
that
please.
is what
No,
happened.
That is
When
no, one second.
Okay, sir.
That is expense.
Okay,
What
sir.
Lok Sabha did, we should not comment. Okay, please.
Whatever has happened, the
Yeah,
entire
please. You say
nation have
about-
frightened.
you can say about what
Okay,
we
sir,
did.
sorry. When it comes to our House, the bill was passed after the assurances given by the then Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji. How the assurances were given? Because the then LOP, Arun Jaitley ji, and senior member of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Sri Venkaiah Naidu Garu, have demanded as a matter of fact, special category status was demanded for 10 years, while the Honorable Prime Minister have committed to give for 5 years. Apart from, Arun Jaitley ji also raised certain legality issues. In spite of that, the bill was passed. The bill also, they have simply ignored the 32nd constitutional amendment which was passed in 1973. Anyway, in any case, I still consider Madam Indira Gandhi was a great leader. In 1973, in order to maintain the unity of this country, she said the bifurcation of this Andhra Pradesh state not only creates problems for the Telugu people, that will be a problem for the entire country. It should not happen not only next 20 years, 50 years, not even next 100 years. In spite of that, in anticipation of political gains, this bill was passed. Sir, I am neither a career politician nor an advocate, but my simple understanding is the bill was passed in Rajya Sabha. The assurances given by the Honorable Prime Minister was as conditions precedent. The bill was not passed as it is. Otherwise, we should have demanded, we have demanded on that day, those assurances should have been incorporated in the bill in Lok Sabha. Thereby, the assurances given on this floor of the House cannot be ignored so easily, sir. I don't want to repeat and waste the time of this August House, since many of the members have spoken already. Having said so, I am happy that the members of this House, who is the author of this defective, half-baked or half-cooked bill, also admitted yesterday that he is only the author, wherein he also wrote in his own book that the bill was asked and it was made in an autocratic manner, and it was done for the benefit of the political benefits. Sir, I hope political parties will learn a lesson, sir, from this, whatever has happened. Now let me talk about the implementation part, sir. Many a times.
Only 2 minutes more.
No, sir, I need at least 5 minutes, sir. No, please, sir. Please let me complete.
Precious time.
No, sir, I need to achieve for the benefit of the state of Andhra Pradesh, for the benefit of the 5 crore people, also for the benefit of my government. My government should not be blamed. Sir, many times my government officials and many members are mixing up 14th Finance Commission, AP Reorganization Act, Raghuram Rajan report about special category status, and assurances. Let me clarify, sir. 14th Finance Commission, whatever the terms of reference was to be, whatever they mentioned, that they have to deal with only 5 years revenues and expenditures of entire country, state-wise, in order to implement the cooperative federalism, sir. but they have no right to say whether to be given special category status or not. At the same time, Raghuram Rajan committee report was submitted in 2013. This kind of unscientific manner, the way state was bifurcated was not envisaged. Thereby, the other states should not be compared, because this was not the, if they would have mentioned that, that is a different issue. As a combined state of Andhra Pradesh, we were never in the begging stage like this, sir. We were always performing, prospective performing state. We were never asking special category status when we were together. Because of the situation arised after the bifurcation, this special category status is very important, that should not be linked. And 14th Finance Commission is nothing to do with this, sir. And definitely 14th Finance Commission cannot be the Bible. Please remember, sir, AP always performing state, and since government is permanent in nature, it is the bound duty of my government to work out the solutions to honor every assurance given by the Prime Minister and satisfy all the people of Andhra Pradesh, sir. Particularly time and again.
Okay.
We are, no, sir, I need to say a few minutes. Please, sir. Please, my humble request. Particularly time and again we are saying that we will implement with the true letter and spirit. Sir, now I would like to mention that my government have already initiated, implemented some of the commitments mentioned in the Act, as well as some which are not committed even in the Act, which normally should have taken 10 years' time. I must claim the due credence to the government, sir. In 2 years' time, we have implemented many of those things, undoubtedly. But for which I thank all my colleagues in the government, sir. It is unfortunate that my government is getting blamed because of the following pending issues. Mainly, the revenue deficit, which is prior to the implementation of 14th Finance Commission, which was projected by the then governor's rule. The similar amount of money benefit has gone to Telangana. That was also very clearly evident. Then tax incentives for industry. Then special package for capital building, which is also there. Railway zone and establishment of water management boards. Delimitation of assembly seats. Steel factory at Kadapa and Duggirajapatnam port. Providing support to the police establishments. Implementation of Section 8. Addressing Schedule 9 and 10 institutions and approximation of AP Bhavan, etc. Special category status in Polavaram project has to be supported. There is no doubt. My government has no option, sir. Definitely a day before or later it has to be done. So my request, and I want to sensitize all my government colleagues that better to do as early as possible so that we'll get enormous goodwill. Sir, being a leader is not about being liked. It is about doing what is right. So many leaders are afraid of conflict, but we should fearlessly speak the truth, what is possible and not. I am sure my government will do everything right without any loss of further time, sir.
Okay, fine.
Just 2 minutes, sir. Please, sir. Finally, I would like to put it on record that Telugu people will never compromise of their pride. And AP is fortunate to have an energetic Chief Minister like Chandrababu Naidu, who has been working very hard, and we have enough confidence that he will rebuild the state. Sir, big mangna hamara irada nahi, ichha nahi, we don't want at any cost. But jo bhi karne ka hai, wo karna chahiye sir immediately. Absolutely, there is no need for further delay. Sir, our Honorable Prime Minister is doing great things. He is trying to reform this country, which has got rotten for 65 years. And he is also showcasing our country properly. Whatever it is not a big thing. It is not, I never said political parties political parties are different from governments. Please, anyway, that is what happened. That is my view. As a member, I have right to say. That is, okay, you can condemn. It is rotten, no doubt about that. My Honorable Prime Minister, my Honorable Prime Minister have successfully showcased our country in a better light, and it is very easy for him to help Andhra Pradesh, state of Andhra Pradesh. Absolutely, there is no doubt about that.
Okay.
Sir.
I will remove. Yeah,
Definitely.
No.
Definitely, there is nothing
No.
I said. So it is.
No,
It is.
see,
it is-
country
Sir,
is rotten is
it
not
is-
proper.
I never
I'll do
mentioned governments after
this.
governments.
Country is rotten is not proper.
No, sir.
I will change,
Governments
I will
after
explain
governments,
this.
that is what
Explain
happened.
this. Okay, over.
No.
All
no.
right, now, that's over,
is.
that's over.
It is
Now sit down.
definitely governments
Okay.
after governments. It has
Now,
happened,
okay,
sir.
that's over. That's
no,
over.
sir, just 1 minute, sir.
No, that's over.
Finally, sir,
No, that is-
we are
Rotten
we are
is-
all we are all
Country is
passing
rotten is,
clouds.
see,
Sir, finally we are all
I
passing
have
clouds.
explained
We
it.
must remember.
Country is
sometimes
rotten is suspense.
Some people are there, sometimes
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
you
are
cannot
here.
do that.
But
Yeah,
individuals,
okay, please.
sir, individuals and
right.
governments are
Now
not
sit down.
permanent in the country.
Over.
The society is permanent, sir.
That's okay. Now
The
sit down.
procedure, systems,
You are
values
taking
and
more than-
ethics created
I
by the
I
government
said
will
10 minutes,
continue
you
as
took 15.
contribution to the future generations
Okay,
of the
okay,
society.
all right.
The government, one second,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah,
one
no,
second.
no, that's
The
enough.
government and the society
No,
is a
now you are
continuous
reading. No,
process
no,
and,
no, no.
hence
Okay.
we have to
That's enough.
perfect
15
the
minutes.
principles
I told
of the
15
constitution,
minutes.
sir.
No, okay,
Thank
no,
you.
no, no.
Jai Bharat and save Andhra Pradesh, sir.
So that's correct. Okay, now, I can allow you only 2 minutes. Can you finish in 2